Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, DIY Crafty Creator. I'm Heather and this is my kitty Benny. We're doing this wall sconce today with these really cute fairy lights. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and we're gonna get started. I'll show you what we need for this craft today. Okay, so here's the materials we're gonna need to make this project today. We have a wood plank and some hardware to hang it with. We have this hook, a mason jar, some stain or paint for our wood plank, a jute cord, a small hammer, you can use a large hammer if you like, fairy lights, and I got the ones with a little remote just to make it easier, some faux flowers and greenery, we have a foam brush for painting, scissors, a pencil, and of course our trusty old glue gun. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and stain or paint our wood plank here. So go ahead and take your foam brush, get your paint out, make sure you shake it really good, get it all stirred up so it's even. I'm gonna take it straight out of the jar. You can use a little dish or something to paint it in, but I'm going to use it straight out of the jar. So I did test my colors before. You can always test on the back just to make sure it was one that I liked and that would go with the project. It's definitely like a more farmhouse look to it. This is actually going to be a gift for my friend. I'm really excited. It was her birthday and she's having a little birthday party and she likes kind of the rustic style and I think this is something she's going to love. So I chose this DIY with her in mind. So I hope she loves it and I'm not going to post this video before her party. So she will not see it beforehand. So hopefully it makes a great gift. Get all your sides painted. And I'm just gonna grab some papers to lay this on to let it dry. So I'm not covering the board completely. You can still kind of see a little bit through there. And that I feel like gives it still some of the rustic look. Let me grab those papers real quick and then I'm gonna paint the rest of this. Okay, paper bag. I have lots of paper bags right now because in the state that I live in, they banned plastic bags and so we use paper for everything, which is good. And useful for our crafts. So we're gonna go ahead and let this dry. Rinse out your foam brush. Let this dry for at least 30 minutes. Some people like to let it dry for a couple hours just to see if it's kind of tacky and we'll see you back here in a few. Okay, now we're back. My stain has dried, or glaze as I should call it, and I just love it. This turned out really beautiful. I love the color. It's really neat. And I'm just gonna share with you, it's from Art Minds. It is a glaze and it's called Antique Brown. So if you wanna get that one, that is the name of it. Next step is going to be to hang our hook here. And this is what our mason jar is going to hang off of. So we want to center it on the board and I go to the top here. I might even just put it a little bit above. I'm going to center it. And then I'm going to take my screws and just make a little mark on each side. Making sure it's even. Make a little indent with your screw, just push it in, just makes a little indent in your board. Okay, perfect. So I've got my indents and I'm going to take a drill and just pre-drill the holes so that when I screw the screws in, that they don't damage the board by splitting it or anything like that, because we've already put work into this and we don't want to get another one. Okay, so use your drill bit and we're just going to pre-drill those holes right there. Perfect. Now we're just gonna switch the bit here, and so let's go ahead and line up our hanger into our pre-drilled holes. Take your screw and gently screw it in there. Don't tighten it too tight. We don't want to warp anything or cause any damage. Okay, so our next thing we're gonna do is, while we're putting hardware on, we're just gonna go ahead and hang that rear hanger as well, so we can put it on the wall. Not forget that. These are just tiny little nails. I'm going to hammer in gently. Okay, great. So we have the hardware on the back, so we can hang it. And also feel free, I didn't do it, but if you want to stain the back as well, you can. I didn't, but you're not gonna see it, so no worries. All right, so now we have our mason jar and our faux flowers here, and I want to fill this up. So if you noticed, my little fairy or firefly lights have this huge battery pack. So the problem is hiding this. So I have this nice large hydrangea that I'm just going to go ahead and hot glue it to the back of here so that it stays up, out of sight. It's not in the jar, and you'll still be able to access the battery pack, and you won't have to see it. Okay, so while we're waiting for our hot glue gun to warm up, we're gonna go ahead and cut our string. And I like the idea of wrapping the string around several times. So first I'm gonna wanna leave enough cord to hang it and tie a knot. And then I'm going to wrap it around here. I think it's just cute to give it a little extra. You could wrap it around one time if you wanted. You can wrap it around a bunch of times. I choose a bunch of times. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut off the end. I'm gonna tie it here. I'm gonna leave it a little bit loose so that I can get my cord through the other side of it. So the opposite end here, go ahead, make another knot. Okay, so a little bit shorter is better. And I think that's just about right. And we'll see when we hold it up there too. I'm going to glue my knots just because I love my hot glue gun. It's just extra security. Okay, so I'm also, now that the glue gun's hot, going to glue this battery pack to my stem. And up the side. And just hold it there for a minute, let it set. It's actually quite heavy, so we want to make sure it stays well. Okay, so let's get our little firefly lights down here in the bottle, in the jar. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and separate these little flowers, these little lavender flowers, and I think it will just make it look nicer, like have a nicer bunch. And I'm using the little wire cutter part of this Leatherman. Okay, and I just want to arrange these in here. This has some nice greenery at the bottom, so it helps hide that. It helps hide the battery pack for the fairy lights, which is nice. I like to have a nice full bouquet, but let's also still be mindful of where our string is going to hang. So you can kind of bring it through the flowers. It will still hang nicely. But we want it to be centered also, so we want it to hang correctly. Kind of stuffing these in, take a look at it, see how you feel about it. You can add more, take away, like, just kind of look at it. Let's see. I think that looks really beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and hang it and we'll see what it looks like hung. Okay, so I've hung our decorative wall sconce here and I think it looks really amazing. I'm really excited to give it to my friend for her birthday, and I just want to show you, since I got the fairy lights with the remote, like it's just like magical. I love it. I want one for myself. Might have to make some more. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and I will show you more fun DIYs, maybe some more fun gifts or home decor. Don't forget to hit the bell after you subscribe so that you can get the notifications, and leave me a comment and let me know what you think. Thanks again. This is so fun. Look at this. Oh, nice. I like this one.